So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And so, the national anthems. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. Well, five at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just three in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and giving your team a little more freedom.
Easier said than done.
That's right, but it does work very well, provided you have the right players to pull it off.
And we're underway. Looking to play him in. Opts to play it back. A real chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Knocks it out wide, and he was alert to it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's a key interception. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He's found a way for a chance, surely! Still goalless. Oh, easy pickings there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shapes to shoot! It's hit the upright. Tries to pass it through. And that pass just didn't quite work. Looking for options for movement. Great vision. And that could set him on his way. Nice control. Gets into some space. Good ball, good take.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Driving on and making good progress. Tries a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And the shot! They want to be quick. Oh, it's fallen loose again! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now that looks a decent ball. Nicely weighted ball. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Lebanon finding their passes. And he's had it nicked away. Just eases him off the ball. Driving forward. And he cuts out the supply. Lebanon looking to pass their way through. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
No, he is not giving anything away. Oh, nice one too, very nice. And we hit half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Some first-half thoughts?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're off again.
Ecuador are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Threads one in. It's a promising position. Ecuador with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Has a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's on it, can he get away? That has been slung wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That pass isn't the best. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. More and more pressure on the ball here. That's a lovely, neat pass. This looks promising. Chance for a shot! He has produced there the crispest of hits.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Passing is crisp and sharp. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really not... Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper. Sticks it away! And finally, he has breathed life into the game. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Cambio en Ecuador. Número 13.
Ecuador have penetrated for the first time.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
He's found a way past. That's good play. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Ecuador surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That's a good foot in there. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He's gone for goal! And that could have brought them level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Cambio en Ecuador. Número 19. Número 21. Entran número 11. Número 15. Se va a realizar
That has been knocked clear. Nice interception, well timed. Ecuador have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he get on the end of this? Can he finish? And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, such a clever touch.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. It's made its way to him. Now this could... Shot a goal! He can get that clear. Time and again they are repelled. And that is a little undercooked. He's found some space. Big chance! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Señoras y señores, tenemos un niño perdido. Al padre de un niño con mochila verde se le solicita amablemente ponerse en contacto con miembros del personal.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And so we stand for the anthems.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
There's the whistle. Now it's Baumgartner. Aimed beyond the defence. That's good play. Delivers with... climbs up big! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Looking wide. Sabitzer. Knocks it into space. That's a promising position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
In with the challenge. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's being shifted off it. So it is still 0-0. He's beaten the last man. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that's gone loose. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's been drilled in. Baumgartner. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Alaba. And done so. Gregorich. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Now it's come to nothing. Looking to play him in. Can he latch on to this? He's in a great position. Takes a shot! And he's done it! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
36 minutes is number 14.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Sabitzer! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, sweet feet. Tries to play it through. He's being urged to shoot. Over to the left.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's found a way through.
There will be 1 minute.
Cross needs to be good. Decent chance! He's got a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
The goal scorer.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So that... And there is the half-time whistle. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Austria really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
Featuring our guest performers today. Everyone, please welcome our players.
That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's going to be another throw. Threads one in. That is ended up in no man's land. He's had it taken off him. Gregoric. That has been slung wide. Gets into some space. Fired deep toward... Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
He has found the way through. Oh, great run, magical. Deep cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Sabitzer. Gregoric. Now that looks a decent ball. Arnautovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Looking for the run. And that is expertly dealt with. And here's the chance to counter. Sabitzer. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now, what about a counter-attack? He is through here. He's looking unstoppable. Cross into the box, shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Substitution for Austria, number 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Arnautovic.
A case now
Number
of
8.
complete control.
Coming on the field, number 22.
Austria perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Number 18.
He's had a shot!
In progress.
Oh, crossbar! That has been cut short. Done so. For Schmidt. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's nice. Tries to get it clear. Now, this could be a chance. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Austria are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Foot in. He's going to be disappointed with that. Lima. Look at the space here. Chance, surely! Sticks it away! Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Number 18.
So is this the start of a comeback? Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Danso kept his eye on it, and he's there. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Austria perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
To please drink responsibly. Anyone
thanks to
appearing
Jim.
intoxicated
We
or
both wish you
behaving in
a very good
inappropriate manner
evening.
will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The strains of the national anthem of Australia. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route. So, all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly, highly effective.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Shot at goal! And here's the chance to counter. Pinches it off him. Pass is just off target. It's out for a goal kick. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good switch, that.
He's in a great position here. Well, that has not gone well. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's got the beating of his man. Still goalless at the moment. That's a lovely, neat pass. Knocks it into space. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, what a ball! Good ball, good take. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Australia looking to pass their way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Out towards the flank. He's going for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Driving on and making good progress. Now, this could be a chance. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! And Australia are in front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Australia, after 38 minutes, is number 11.
Australia are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Looking to play him in. And that has been clubbed away.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. And he's had a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
No, that's been intercepted. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. And he's onside. Chooses to go back. Decent chance! And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Australia having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Australia really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Looking for options for movement. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Australia are still that goal to the good. And that is as far as they're going to go. Quality ball.
The attendance
Just
for this
about up
match
to the hour
was
now.
29,514.
And he was quick to react. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
He's tried one! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution for Australia. Number
Australia
11.
have their
Coming
second
on the
corner now.
field is number 9.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now he's off and running. Australia perhaps contemplating their next change here.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Just about up to 75 minutes. He's had it taken off him. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, that's nice. Has a shot! He should have put that one away.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there and it's been blown.
And he's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there and it was well played.
Closing in on goal. He has a look up.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. And he shoots! They've done it! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
He's looking to win it for them. There's a sharp little ball here. Chance! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Australia take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Suter. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. There will be 4 extra minutes. And we're done. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Australia leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
Broadcast live on our club's FM station.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Turkey.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
It certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
So it's away we go then.
Celik.
Yildiz! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yildiz is offering a wry smile there.
Turkey with the corner, there first.
Çalhanoğlu plays it short.
And it's made its way to him. Palestine have the chance to go the other way.
Played out to the right.
Looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space here.
Lovely bit of skill.
Çalhanoğlu. It's Çalhanoğlu! It's a loose ball. Wriggles his way through. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Corner number 2 then.
They've played it short.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Demiral. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Ball's
Header! It's hit the upright.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Turkey have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative. Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Tries to pass it through.
And the flag has stayed down.
And he's heaved it away. Karazor.
Çalhanoğlu.
Now it's Yildiz.
Well, they can break here.
And he was quick to react. Looking for options for movement. He's a sharp little ball here.
Chance, surely! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
That pass isn't the best. Karazor. And it's Kukcu. And it's Celik.
Half an hour played now.
And here's Aktakolu. Takes a shot!
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Now that looks a decent ball.
And this is Çalhanoğlu.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And goes for a shot! It's bounced back off the post.
And they've got rid.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
And here's Yildiz.
And he's on his way! And he was alert to it. He can get that clear.
Can he spark a counter here? Looking for the run. It's played through for him. And he's got the beat. And the shot!
And he's done it! A goal at a really telling moment. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Here we go again.
Turkey can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He's got away.
And the finish! That's another chance. Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, what a climb! Decent enough try. Corner number 4 coming up here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Palestine are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's a key interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Is there any support? Chance for a shot! It's a clearance, but not much of one. Danger averted for now. Çalhanoğlu looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Peter, I can't stress enough the need to get to this fella quickly. They can save themselves a whole lot of hassle.
Karazor gets a foot in here. Now it's Goulet. And he's taking no chances there.
This match was 80,953.
Sajid, what are you thinking?
Turkey are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
And here's Yildiz. Lovely shoots! Off the post! Really well taken goal. Turkey are back in business. Goulet duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
Can he latch on to this? Easy enough for the goalkeeper. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Aktokolu going full steam ahead down the left flank. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's Yildiz. Çalhanoğlu. Look at the step and the shot! Goal! Turkey! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Substitution for Turkey, number 8.
So, time for changes on
10,
both sides, actually.
Çalhanoğlu.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that has been knocked clear. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now he's off and running. Demiral calmly anticipates. Into the last 5 minutes. Turkey moments now away from seeing this one out.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Badaksi. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. That's that, the end. They are pumped, boy they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Aktakolu picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
What a game, what a show of character. It wasn't looking good at one stage, it was quite flat in the first 45 minutes. But that's how you turn things around. You get a purpose in your game and you go for it.
On our shuttle bus service.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And so, the national anthems. Ukraine have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
And that gets things running. He's a shot, and the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And he thumps it clear. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's made its way to him. Chance for a shot!
Oh, it's come off the upright.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Ukraine are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Mudryk receives it in a good position here.
Oh, well played, well played.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ukraine have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. And here's Dovbyk.
He's through.
Dovbyk! Goal, Ukraine! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Number 11, Dovbyk.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Zabani. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Ukraine are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Aims beyond the defence. He's on it, can he get away? Now this could be a chance.
There's the shot! Really well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Thailand, after 24 minutes, is number 8.
One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
He's in plenty of space here.
Corner then. They've played it short.
Crosses it in. Shoots! Well, the ball's come loose here, and he's following up! And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's intervened well there.
Thailand really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
And he's there to belt it away.
It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's in a great position here. He's shifting through the gears here.
It's gone for a throw-in.
Now here's the delivery. Nice looking ball. Pass somewhat off target. Threads one in. Good ball. Good. Can he finish? Oh, hang on. Tries a shot!
Minutes has been indicated.
And for a moment, time stood still.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Zabani. Knocks it into space. Now there's a fine ball. Goes for a shot! Goal, Ukraine! And they get themselves in front!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And it's half-time here. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the action is back on the way. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tries to play it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He'll try to keep this alive. Chanatip. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. The ball has bounced loose now. Zinchenko is having a shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Ukraine go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Great defending, strong and determined. That has ended up in no man's land. Cross into the box.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Substitution.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Tries to pass it through. Now it's Dovbik. Thailand needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now he's off and running. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Great vision. Ukraine perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well, nicely intercepted. And they can counter here. He's picked his way through. He is just caressing the ball. And there's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Looking for the run. That looks a good ball through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Looking for options for movement. This looks promising. That is lovely. Lovely, now then. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Dovbik. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, shooting chance! That's a lovely, delicate pass. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
There will be 1 minute added
Nice
time.
interception. His positioning was spot on. Zinchenko. And that will be the final act.
Ukraine are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Dovbik, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
For our charity fund,
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
A moment of great pride, the anthems.
With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
So that's got things underway.
Threads one in. Shapes to shoot!
Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Herrera.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, good read. And the return pass. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side.
He's going for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. In with the challenge. So it is still 0-0. Gets a good foot in there. And it's made its way to him.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He has found a way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's good running with the ball, just eases him off the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he welcomes it in. Can he finish? That is good, super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Can he get it through? He's had it taken off him. Stood up well to him there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's in a great position. He's having a shot! It's in! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And he's there to belt it away. It's a pretty loose pass. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score.
There's the shot! And yes, it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
After 44 minutes is number 10.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he was quick to react. And the half-time whistle goes. How would you review the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
Here we go again. That's gone for a throw-in. This looks promising.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's a key interception. And now the breakaway. Great defending, strong and determined. Plays the return pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's neat. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Real chance!
A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Almost an hour gone. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Canada couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Substitution on the field, number 17.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 22, substitution.
It's a goal kick. And the shot! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
We have got changes
Number
here,
21.
from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field, number 23, number 8. Substitution in progress.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's lost his man here. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Leading by 2, and the finishing line in sight. Look at the space, and the finish! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
"3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Played out towards the right wing, driving forward. And a goal kick. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Gets good distance on it. Nicked it back promptly.
And that is that. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my
and
co-commentator Jim Beglin,
you know
a very good evening to you all.
Catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM